And we are live. Happy New Year, everyone, and welcome to the Sneaky Flex. We are back for the final episode of the Sneaky Flex. I'm Wendy Early, but the real stars of the show are Rowan and Maisy. So tonight we're wrapping up the season with the girls. I'm super sad about it. It's the last episode, but they had such a great season. Tonight we're going to also be raffling off the Drew Brees signed jersey, but even better, we have a special guest joining us to share some of her advice, her journey, and her expertise in the fantasy sports betting industry and beyond. So we want to give a shout out to our incredible sponsor that was here for us all season long, Women of Fantasy Football, for supporting this show and helping spotlight the next generation of women football fans and fantasy experts. So for the last time this season, let's get this party started, Josh. Well, hello, everyone. Hey, what's up, girls? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you.
Thank you. I see we have our guest here, Jen. That is so exciting. But I have to do a little introduction because Jen is a senior betting analyst for Sports Illustrated, SiriusXM host, and founder of Shark Bets, which I am a subscriber, amongst other things that the girls want to talk about. So let's welcome Jen Piacenti. Hi, Jen.
Hi, it's so nice to be here. Thanks, everybody. You know, my favorite things are basically fantasy football and friends, so and cool ladies. So this is totally my.
You got it all here. It's all here on the show.
Yeah.
So, girls, you're at Grandma's house, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So you had a second Christmas.
Yes.
That's pretty cool. You got some cool gifts today too. Yeah. Nice. Did everyone stay? Jen, did you stay up till midnight last night?
I did stay up till midnight last night. Just barely.
I did.
What about you, girls? Did you make it? Did you make it till midnight?
Didn't.
Hey, that's all right.
I made a lot of noise to make sure my mom woke up because she went to bed like 10 minutes before midnight. Traitor.
She almost made it. I mean, man, 10 more minutes. She must have really been tired if she couldn't wait that 10 more minutes. That's okay, though. We're going to let her slide.
Anything.
That was it, huh? Hey, so girls, do you have some questions to ask Jen tonight? We'll get started real quick. What do you think? Who wants to start? What about you, Maisy? You want to start tonight?
Okay. Can you tell us something about Shark Bets?
So Shark Bets is an app that you can get in the store. You can get it in Google Play Store or the iOS Store. And what it is an advice app. So you don't actually play any games in the app. You just get advice. So you get advice, but it's kind of like Instagram or TikTok. So you get advice on how to start your fantasy football players, or if you want to make a little player prop wager, things like that from me in a video or an audio form. So it helps you not have to think too much. You know how like sometimes people tune into the Sneaky Flex so they don't have to think too much. They let somebody else help them think. That's what Shark Bets is like.
That's perfect. Awesome. And you know what? I want to mention it real quick, Maisy or Rowan, before you answer or you ask your next question, Jen. I joined Shark Bets because of our friend Angie, who is in the chat here. Okay, she was telling me about it. And so I'm like, you know what? I'm going to join. I did the free trial for 7 days. I ended up joining, for the subscription. Day one, girls, I won my money back on day one.
Wow. That's what we love to hear. We love to hear when people win their money back on day one or more. That is my favorite thing to hear. We actually have a 30-day free trial now too. So anybody who hasn't jumped in, now's the time.
All right, even better. All right, thank you, Rowan, for letting me hop in there. Go ahead. What's your first question?
My first question is, who's your favorite football player?
Ooh, that's such a good question. I have a lot of favorite football players, but right now my favorite football player is BIJAN Robinson, because BIJAN Robinson was such a hero for me for my fantasy football championship. There was no player that was better during the fantasy football playoffs than BIJAN Robinson. And the way that he did it in dramatic fashion on Monday night, specifically for me, because the person I was facing had Matt Stafford, and I was scared. I was pretty sure I was going to lose. But BIJAN said, no, nothing to worry about, Jen. I got this. And he went just nuclear. It was fantastic. So right now I would say BIJAN Robinson is my favorite football player. I also really like CeeDee Lamb, but I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan, so I might be a little bit partial. Who's your favorite football player?
I was just going to say.
Same.
I
How about you, Maisy?
like Josh Allen.
Good choice.
I really like Josh
You can't
Allen.
go wrong. You can't go wrong. But I knew that Rowan is a big BIJAN fan. So I knew you were going to say that too. That's amazing. So, okay. So who you got? What do we got? The next question is Maisy, right?
Okay. What's one thing you like about acting?
Ooh. It's getting to be somebody else. It's like getting to play for a living when you're an actor. You get to be a princess, or you get to be sometimes you play an animal, sometimes you play all kinds of different things. So it's a way as an adult to get to continue to play and have fun and just have an adventure for a little while and then go back to regular life. That's the best thing about when I was an actor.
You were on Broadway too, weren't you?
I was a standby on Broadway.
That is really cool.
Yeah,
I did not know that. Josh brought that up to me. I was like, what? That was like really cool.
I was a standby, and I sang with New York City Opera. I toured with Pirates of Penzance. I had a whole other life before this. But it was fun because I got to play a lot of dress up, and that's like, and people always ask me like, well, you're not really into Halloween, and I'm like, no, I did plenty of dress up.
You've had your dress up days,
I had
huh?
my dress up, yeah.
All right. Okay. How about your second question, Rowan?
Do you like being a singer? Like as a profession?
Yes, I did love that. I think everybody likes music, and it's a great way to connect. And that's kind of the same as sports. I think everybody loves music. It's a way that it makes you feel. It doesn't have anything to do with politics or anything negative. It's a positive thing. And that's why singing and music was always really important to me. And it's the same reason why sports has always been really important to me, and fantasy sports too, because you all get together and kind of root for players, even if they aren't on your team. It's just a really good feel-good thing and a great way to connect with other people.
Amazing. Very cool. All right. You got another question there, Maisy?
My next question is, have you ever written a song?
I have, but not recently. But I did win some songwriting contests when I was young, when I was your age, actually.
Wow.
I won a few. Yeah, but it was a long time ago.
11 years old?
What's that?
When you were around 11 years old?
Years
They're 11. Yeah, look at that. Very cool. All right. How about you, Rowan?
Did you know he plays a lot of instruments and sings?
I did not. What instruments do you play?
Yeah, I play the keyboard, a little bit of the drums, the bass, and I sing. And
that's awesome.
And the flute.
Me too.
You too, huh? You do all those things too?
Yeah.
What are you guys, like Superwoman over there, Jen?
Well, I'm a big advocate of like, do whatever you can, always be learning, always be, so, I started out probably I started out as a teacher. Then I decided to move to New York and do singing and acting. Then I sort of started playing fantasy sports. Then it became a career. Then I started doing more player props and betting. It's just kind of like, I've always been an advocate of like, follow what comes to you. And as long as you're having fun and you're being good to everyone around you, then life like turns out pretty well.
That's some good advice right there. All right, Rowan, did you have a question?
I finished my questions.
Oh, you did? Okay. All right. Anybody else have any other questions?
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't have any more. I've had 3 questions.
Right. Is it okay if I ask a question, Jen?
Yes, please. I would love that.
So I noticed, like, when I joined Shark Bets, it was during baseball season. And
Yes.
so is like baseball like your main sport that is that, is where you started at?
It's a good question. So when I started, playing fantasy sports, I started playing fantasy baseball. And then I would play like fantasy football on the side, but not aggressively like with fantasy baseball. And then I started playing more and more fantasy football, and now I don't play any fantasy baseball at all. Like I think I one league. Now I'm mostly fantasy football. So I love both. It's hard for me to choose my favorite. It's like it depends on what day you ask me is my favorite football or is my favorite baseball. But I do have a lot of deep curiosity about baseball. So the constant research that's involved with daily games and all the matchups, I enjoy it. I enjoy keeping those ideas in my head and thinking about the trends and thinking around outside the box. And that's hopefully one of the advantages of Shark Bets. So it does take a lot of time to research. And because I do it on a daily basis, it's not as much time because I'm just adding. But sometimes people just don't have time when they've been at work all day, but they do want to have something invested in the game they're watching tonight. Say they're watching the Cubs and they want to like, who's going to hit the home run tonight? And they log in, they get a notification from Shark Bets and it's like, it's Cody Bellinger night or it's Kyle Tucker night, and it's fun to be invested that way without having to research the why and then be more likely to win, hopefully. Baseball is an absolute passion of mine. But football is too. And I honestly can't choose a favorite. But yes, I started. The honest truth is I started with baseball.
And it's
which
like
I would
baseball,
say actually
there's so many games.
Is an advantage because you have to be so disciplined in baseball that I think I can carry that discipline angle over into the fantasy football space, which helps with your fantasy football discipline because a lot of people are very impatient and there's a different level of patience between fantasy baseball and fantasy football because the fantasy baseball season is a lot longer.
Yes. And there's games every day, every single day.
Every day.
Yeah, it's like, I was like, how do you, that's the thing. You do all the work for Shark Bets. we just go on and make money. I love that. So, all right. So Jen, I know you have to probably hop out of here. So do you want to tell everybody where they can find you?
Yes, you can find me. You can follow me on social media at Jen Piacenti on Instagram, on X. You can download the app. I have fantasy advice in there, and mostly we're having a lot of fun. It's a ton of fun. And the idea is that you get a little bit of entertainment with it too. So thank you, Anne. Everybody, I love this chat.
I know, and I was so mesmerized that I wasn't keeping up. See there's a question here for you if you don't mind answering, Anne.
And of course, I won fantasy leagues this season. I won the GST league, which was a huge honor. So that's one run by Adam Ronis in New York. It's a 24-teamer, 2 leagues. I've made it to the finals. I've been in it about 5 years. I made it to the finals quite a few times. I finally got the title this year. It felt great. I won that one. I won a Sports Illustrated league. And yes, I'm definitely going to play in postseason playoff leagues, 100%. I'm going to play in Erica's league, if Erica's out there. And I'm going to play NFFC and probably FFPC. I won the NFFC mini a couple years ago, which was really nice. Would have won like $5,000. So I totally recommend playing one of those postseason leagues because you may as well keep the fun going. You have the knowledge and it keeps you invested into the postseason. So I totally recommend postseason. And yes, I'm definitely playing.
Yeah, I joined Erica's. It's like I can already feel it's like everything's slipping away, So it's like, oh yeah, I'll join.
Exactly.
I'll join. Yeah.
Just keep it going. There's no reason to stop playing. I enjoy the postseason leagues more than postseason DFS.
Very interesting. Well, thanks again,
Yeah,
Jen.
I won one of.
I have a question for you guys,
one
Rowan
of my
and Maisy.
leagues, and
Go ahead.
Do you
What's your
guys
question,
play
Jen?
against each other, or do you guys play together on the same team?
we did.
It depends on which league.
Yeah, it
because
depends.
on a field, on like the Scott Fish Bowl, we share a team
Mm-hmm.
because we don't get 2 invites, we only get 1. So, but like in our home league, we got both our own team. In like other smaller leagues,
But yeah, I won one of my leagues, and I won my home league, and I won $240.
in the
Whoa.
first round of the home league we were playing, in the first
Cha-ching.
That's
Go ahead.
impressive. I don't think
Yeah.
I would
Everybody
be
had
able to
to
do
pay-
it $240 at
every-
11.
everybody
Yeah,
had to pay $40 to get in, and she already spent $80 for 2 VR passes at the arcade.
That was a good That was a good way to spend
Because it's
it.
really
Yeah, it was
fun.
probably worth it. Hey, that's what you win stuff like that for.
She
is to be able
spent
to
one
do
on
things.
me.
Aw,
Oh,
well, how nice is
But
that,
on the
right?
that's so
I love it.
sweet.
Because she only has $60, and 40 of her dollars have to go to the.
I haven't paid
she
my
has to pay
entry
for
fee
it.
yet.
Yeah,
Oh.
so then she's only gonna have $20. So it's
We're gonna have
physically
to talk to your
impossible
commissioner.
for
We're
her
gonna
to
have to talk to
buy
your commissioner
a
about that.
pass.
Oh, too funny. All right. All right. Thanks, Jen. Thanks so
You're
much for joining
welcome.
us. All right. We'll see you later. All right. So, girls, first of all, girls, I have to tell you, this was an amazing season. The picks that you guys made, I hope that everybody followed along. It was a great journey. Thank you for having me. And Angie wants to know, were you at the potato drop? She went last night. Have you ever gone to that?
No, but
No.
I didn't. My dad asked us if we wanted to go to the potato drop.
But it would be so
Rowan
cold.
didn't want to,
It'd be so cold.
and we didn't.
No, you skipped it, huh?
But we watched the ball drop.
We watched the ball drop in New York.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I did that too. Yeah. All right. So listen, I think that we are going to have Josh hop on here because we have some stuff to go over. So how about it, Josh? You ready to come on?
Yay.
Yep, I'm here. I'm ready.
All right. Woo, woo.
I
Hello,
just want to say
Josh.
really quick, Jen, if you are still listening, I too won 2 fantasy leagues simply because of BIJAN Robinson, and I was going against Matthew Stafford. So I feel you, and I also very much appreciate BIJAN Robinson.
For sure. Yeah, that was really amazing to have her on here. She can do everything. I'm like, how does she do all this? But if you guys haven't joined Shark Bets, make sure you do. So, all right, yeah. So Josh, take it away. Let's talk about the jersey giveaway.
Yeah, so let's.
I just realized.
What's up?
No, so that little thing on like the touchdown post it did match up perfectly with like the little thing on your mic, so it looked like that was your mic.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, it does.
Oh, it does.
Now you guys kind of look like
You
you're
keep
stuck on
moving
that
around
post now.
That's because y'all are the stars and you belong up top. That's why.
That's right. This is your show.
Anyway, okay. Yes, let's do a quick update on the Gods and Goddesses tournament. Let's see, where are we at? Okay, so as mentioned in the intro of the show, we are giving away a signed Drew Brees Saints jersey. we raised this month for that jersey $560. So
Whoa,
shout out
very
to
nice.
everybody that donated. It's all going towards voice and sport. It's a Wendy, I think you probably have the information here, but it's an organization that's on a mission to advocate for girls and women in sport through research, education, and advocacy. So a really cool foundation that we found as we were doing some research for the tournament and different charities we wanted to be a part of. That being said, throughout this tournament, all of the donations for the WAF Galvanized Scholarship, what other organizations have we've worked with quite a few. Association
Play Like a
for
Girl,
Women in Sports Media, We Got This, which is a breast cancer foundation, Play Like a Girl, Voice in Sport. All told, all of this, we have raised a grand total of $3,493.10. So
amazing.
I just want to say thank you to each and every person that has donated, that has participated in this tournament. It's been so much fun, and a huge congratulations to our winner of the tournament, Samantha Sled, who I actually had the privilege of playing against in Scott Fishbowl 13. That's actually where I first met Samantha. So it was really cool to see her take down the whole tournament. Our highest finishing god or goddess from the tournament, our very own Samantha Holt, finished 18th overall in the tournament. So shout out to her. It's been a lot of fun, and getting a lot of the feedback and stuff from the tournament has been really cool. Super excited. It's just been so much fun. So with that, I want to bring up the wheel so that we can spin
one
this
last
shindig.
time. It's
one last
time, girls.
I love the wheel.
And then after that, I do have one more announcement that's going to be a lot of fun for a very specific individual. So, ladies, if you would do the honors of telling me when to click the button.
Okay. Now.
All right.
Let's see who wins it.
Dun, dun, dun. Skinny McKinney.
So I want to say this really quick because Skinny McKinney is in, I'm trying to remember what division they're in. Shoot, it's leaving me right now. But they bought $250 worth of tickets for this Drew Brees jersey.
Well, I am very happy that Skinny McKinney won.
They said, we are winning.
One is $5.
Each one is $5.
Yes.
They bought a lot of tickets.
That's 50 tickets.
Yeah,
50
that's
tickets.
Very good math. There you go. Very good math. Yeah. I need to figure out which division they're in. This is gonna bug me. They're in Howard Bender's division. There you go. So
nice. Shout
out to Mr. Bender, great friend of both Club Fantasy and Women of Fantasy Football. And I know there's definitely some disappointed people. So
like Anne, because she's a Saints fan.
Yeah. Sorry, Anne. They stacked the deck on you. I'm sorry. They stacked the deck. Which there you go. Anne did win the Howard Bender division. She smoked everybody. That was Skinny's consolation prize, Anne. That's what that one came down to. So with that, I want to make one more announcement. So if any of you remember from our November raffle at the beginning of, I believe it was the first episode that we did in December.
Yes.
When we raffled off our signed Rob Gronkowski jersey. The winner, Kev Wheeler, we reached out to get their address and find out where we could send the jersey. Sorry, Ann, we don't do do-overs. Otherwise, I owe quite a few people some do-over spins. But anyway, so Kev told us that while very appreciative of winning the jersey, not in it to win the prize. in it to, take part, be supportive, all this good stuff. So what he asked us to do is basically gift the jersey. So something that we wanted to do, first off, I want to give a shout out to Kev and his website, wheelrouteff.com. If you haven't already, check it out. He does a lot of great work. He's one of Fantasy Pro's top rankers year in and year out. He does a lot of great work. So definitely want to, promote and say thank you for this gift.
Yes.
So with that, what Faith and I decided is we wanted to give a big thank you to the individual that consistently donates over and over and over, whether it's to the Scholarship Foundation, to any of our, charity raffles, you name it, they're in it. And this individual, this year specifically, donated more than any individual this season. So with that, I want to let one Sean McCormick know that he is now the proud owner of a signed Rob Gronkowski Patriots jersey. So Sean,
that belongs to Sean. What a nice thing. And
Sean
that really kind of is a do-over.
Yeah, Sean is he's been a big time supporter of Women of Fantasy Football from day one. Every year partakes in our best ball leagues. Again, donates year in and year out. And quite honestly, I have seen him get this close to winning so many different raffles. And I didn't even we weren't even trying to stack the deck on this. Faith and I made this decision, and it just even after Skinny goes through and donates $250 to try to win a Saints jersey, Sean had donated more money over the course of this entire tournament. And so I just wanted to say thank you, Sean, for all of your support over the years, not just this year, but over the years. And be on the lookout for not only a DM for me, but a great gift as well. So there you go. That's where we're at on that one.
Awesome. All right. So you girls got anything else before we sign off for the last time for the season?
I was really hoping that Anne would have donated the most, because she was really just...
Anne is amazing.
Yeah.
I'm sure we can find something to send to Anne to say thank you. Maybe not a signed Saints jersey.
Yeah, maybe not quite that, but we surely appreciate that. So, but listen, I want to thank you, Josh, for always being here for us every week, for setting everything up. All we have to do is show up, and you do the show for us. Thank you from the girls and myself. We couldn't be here without you. And when you're not here, thank you to Ryan. Thank you for everyone in the chat that comes here. You guys come here every week, support these girls. The girls have done a fantastic job this season. I can tell you stepped up your game, like you did your research. You had good reasoning behind your picks every week. And I really think that you progressed amazingly this season. So congratulations on that. And thanks again, Anne. And so hopefully our contract gets renewed and we get to come back next year, huh?
As long as the girls want to keep doing this show will be on air. So, all right.
I want to keep doing the show.
That's what I like to
hear. Amazing. All right. So thank you again, everyone, for joining us all throughout the season. This is our final episode of the Sneaky Flex featuring Maisy and Rowan, the Sneaky Girls. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to the Women of Fantasy Football YouTube channel so you don't miss the shows when we come back next season. Also follow @the Sneaky Flex on Twitter. So we'll see everyone later. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, girls. Thank you so much, girls, for everything this year. You did amazing. Bye.